I have to get up early properly tomorrow, because we're going on a date. With Amane! Hello everyone, this is J5, the Hyperforce, the guy that flies super high with Starla Badash. And welcome back to J5 vs Flyable Heart. Last time, we made more preparations for the Rywan Festival. And just Yui's gifts from her parents. It was quite weird. But this episode, I think we're going to go on a date with Amane. Who knows? Maybe this is going to be like a one episode diversion, and then it's going to be like, oh yeah, no, it's the date with Amane. Because this game has a habit of just elongating everything it can. I don't even know if I'm on a girl's route yet. It hasn't even told me. I've done all the options, so... Well, I've gone through all the options that you can pick, so... I don't know. I have to get up early. I have to get up early properly tomorrow. Oh yeah, let's carry on. While thinking so, I returned to my room. Fade to black. And then no girls in the transition. Again, it probably won't be like Shuffle when a girl appears in the day transition, but there's got to be some way you can tell whose path you're on. Maybe we're not on a girl's path yet. Whoa! But still, it'd be nice to know. I was surprised. The sound of an alarm clock rang suddenly. In addition, it was a sound 5/10 louder than usual. It seemed someone left the clock close to my ear. Even if I say someone else, only one person came to mind. Hey, Max! What trick was this? I also cried. There was no presence of... Although I cried, there was no presence of Max in the room. It's neither my neighboring bed or my bed, which could be also, which would always be stuck to. It's not here. On the alarm clock, there was a fixation on memorial written a clean letter, like some time. Good morning, close friend. Oh, good morning, close friend. To be late for a date is forbidden. Even though it's not a fucking date, it's a not date. It's a pretend. Because I've configured it earlier than usual, I left it near the pillow. I'm going back to sleep. Going back to sleep is prohibited. I pressed enter game. Really? Although it's officious, it seems to be that spirit of management. I got up while smiling wearily. It's because I got up with much effort. I'll prepare it properly and go out. Just gotta get my neckerchief on, and hoobadoo, let's get out. What the fuck is this? And Susanoo? Susanoo is still sleeping peacefully on the futon. What is this room? Meanwhile, Yui consulted with Max, who appeared in the room with a small voice. Are we in Yui's room? The contents of the conversation is the date of Amane and Shu today. But is it good like that? Are we even in this room or are we not? I'm guessing we're not. It's alright. Rather, I'm more worried about Amane. But why? Still, for Shu, isn't it the first date? It's so. It is so. Even yesterday, although he said there was a date tomorrow, he didn't prepare anything and was sleeping with a low rumbling sound. Boys are like that. If it's me, I may worry about various things like what clothes to wear. Well, you said it yourself. You're a girl, he's a boy. It's sort of worry about different things. He's more worried about showing up. Besides, this isn't... It's a pretend date, because me and Amane aren't actually going out. Yui, wink, wink. Isn't it? For now, only lateness is avoided, and the feelings like the hand is being hit. What? Yes! I'm going to hear Yui's concerns. Because it would be cute to hear if Yui had a little crush on me. If it's only me, I won't. I don't know Amane's feelings, therefore, Yui, let's go together. Yes, understood. Are they going to be spying on us? Yui, you don't need to spy on me if you want to see some of that, you know. When Yui nods greatly, she accepted Mac's suggestion and watched over the date with two people secretly. Oh my god! Well then. Grass! I don't know. Thanks to Max, I was not late for the wait of the first date, although it was a pretense of lovers. It was fake. It's false! Yui, it's totally false. I don't like a main that way, you know, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I want you instead. I want Yui instead. If I'm late, I may make her lose her heels again. After all, I'll thank Max. Because Amane will kick me, even though it's a not date. Amane came with me together to the park. A little here, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yes, Piconia, you're coming back. I really cannot be dealing with not being able to say words because my audience, even though they could probably read it, they're probably not actually watching the video. They're probably listening to it as like a podcast.
Excessively.
Excessively in the... Oh, isn't that excessively in the front? I pressed enter game. Oh, I'm still in the Speakonia window. It's so. Amane's mother preserved and got it. The ticket Mother of Amane gave yesterday was for a show in the park. The famous people of the street performance of various countries gathered and seemed to show various skills. Around the outdoor tent, put up mound most of the park, seats are constructed encircling it. Whew, I can read. There, most in the front, right in the center, was the place we sat. Oh, it starts. Jesus Christ! When I was wondering what the fuck this is, it's the first time I've seen something like this. With a loud applause, the show started, and there was a person dressed like a fool, and a person who put on a silk hat, and the person who put on a mantle which looks like a witch appeared. Now that you guys have got the time, I'm going to sit and spew out some rhymes! Oh god, it's Gruntilda. I was so tempted to say Cacletta, but that's not it. It's Gruntilda. A maid and shoe just look like an affair. It's even more worse than that bloody bear! Oh my god, that was beautiful. Oh, something like that is understandable. Because trying to end this game seems to be unobtainable. Oh my god. I'm going to see how many times I can rhyme in this episode. Now that I've just thought of Gruntilda. Wow, wonderful. It is indeed wonderful. Successfully, street performers appeared, and Amane in a high spirit And Amane is in high spirits like a child. I can't think of anything that rhymes with child. Something like this hasn't been very much. Maybe the performance gave her a touch. I don't know. I don't even know if touch rhymes with much. I think it does. Well, although I'm not like that either. Fever. This sun is kind of giving me a fever. Wow, look! That person! How did that turn out? I really don't know what you're on about. Yeah, that's probably like Cetily. What? Stilts that are placed on the feet. I can't think of anything. Wonderful! It seems to work normally. I can't think of anything either. When everybody lined up and welcomed, they simultaneously began the performance. Informant? I'm trying to think of rhyming things, but now when you think, you just can't do it. One person, a long-legged clown, who walked unsteadily in the way that it is the small. Hold on, what? A long-legged clown who walked unsteadily in the way that it is small. Okay, almost hit the next person. Yeah, dangerous! Oh, let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous.
I can't think of anything that rhymes with dangerous. I pressed enter game! Oh, Amane's face. Let's see that face on her. Amane unintentionally became so, covering up her eyes and turning her face. I can't think of anything. I can only think of base, but I can't really think of how to make that work. It seems so... It almost looked like it hurt, like being hit with some sort of base. With such honest reactions is slightly strange. I smile wearily. Amane, hey, Amane! Eh? Even that a short while ago was deliberate. Look. The clown only pretended to have failed. He missed intentionally. He put up a foot highly and flies up, perhaps, and flies wearing. Whoa, that's a word. Anyways, Speakonia, Hoobadoo. Have I got it right? Yeah.
Weave.
Oh, weave! Wow. I know that word. Never saw it typed though. Began to weave his way through a small invertal of the entertainers with one leg. Amane, who finally understood the intention reddened her face. I understand it! No, please don't look at me. I feel like I fell in the pit. Amane turned to the other side, seemingly with like a bad penalty. I can't think of anything. When Amane was surprised, she had such a red face. It's like she got slapped in the face by a base. It's like she got slapped in the fizzong with a giant-ass base. What? What? If anyone's surprised, they would become so. I'm sorry. It's that so. I don't see such in the classroom. It's natural! Yeah, it's so. You're always steady. To be surprised or impatient, there isn't that much. So she never seems to get impatient or whatever? Yeah, it seems so. Now that when this thing's finished, shall we just go? Yeah. As expected of the Ryan committee head chairwoman, Therefore, it is because you have the feelings that is relied on by everybody else. Thank you. Look at her face. Whether she felt shy or awkward, Amane turned away again. Turned away. There wasn't an again. Again away? There's also such a side too. Of course, she's a girl. God damn it. Of course, she's a girl. I actually can't think of anything that reminds me of a girl. She feels like baking between having been. Why did I think it said baking? I'm thinking like shoe now. All I can think of is food. Well, thinking like Kirby Poyer. Having been able to see the real face of Amane only a little, it is somewhat a profitable feeling. I will give up with Guntail now. We who finished watching the show migrated to the bench in the park. Such a far. I said I'd stop. The spectators, whom there were a lot of a short while ago, have already disappeared, and it's quite quiet in the park. Nevertheless, I think Amane seems restless, as if worrying about her own burden. But you know, it's lunch. It is already such a time. That reminds me, I'm hungry, Poyer. Really? If that's the case, it was good because I made lunch. Yeah, Amane made it. Hey, just a little. Don't you? You don't need to be surprised so much. It's ordinary like this. I didn't think so. I was just surprised. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just you surprised me with it. Anyways, hey, I'll give you. Uh-oh. Is she gonna do the shut up feed me thing from Shuffle? Of course. I thought I was gonna fade to a picture of him feeding me then, and I was gonna be like, fuck you, game! I'm gonna take you away! Why is the game not letting me have this pleasure anymore? And you were just like, It seems they're doing quite well. Yes. Oh, try to see. Shu is greatly hungry and devours greedily. What? Hey, Shuka, the fruit stuffed. Beverage, yes, drink quickly. The main Chan. I think Shu could handle a gob full of food. Dangerous, because the maid was thoughtful. It was good. Yui, what happened? The complexion is slightly bad. No way! I think Yui may have a crush on me. Or she may be hungry, I don't know. Or both! Well, really? Are you tired? Or is Yui so hungry? We'll eat everything. It's alright, don't worry. But if that's the case, it's good? Yes, it's alright. The lunchbox of a main Chan disappeared in no time. It seems like I was more hungry than I thought. Because of that, I consumed it with considerable speed. Gotta go fast! When I take a breath to calm down the stomach, somehow the words stopped. The main was also silent. May we be mutually troubled at what to do? You know? Eh? The lunchbox a short while ago was delicious. Oh, look at that face. I kind of complain about having this date with Amane, but it's not like I don't dislike... I don't dislike Amane, it's that this playthrough, I want to go for Yui. Maybe, like, sometime in the future I can come back to this game and go into Haru, but... Amane, not today. This playthrough is for Yui. You know, the whole reason I played this game in the fucking first place. Flyable Heart was going to be third on my list of visual novel LPs, and I moved it to second because I really wanted to see Yui. So, yeah, if I don't get with Yui, I kind of failed my job here. Like that, but it really didn't take much labor. I just made shit. I just made shit. Oh my god, she speaks like me now. Oh, is that so? I just made shit. Yes, it's not very... Elaborate. Yeah, I think it's elaborate. It isn't possible suddenly. But it was made properly. Moreover, it was delicious, so thanks. I remember the lunchbox that Amane brought. It seems like it was only 10 minutes ago. I was gonna say yesterday, but a day hasn't even passed. Although it had already subsided into my stomach now, but when I was opening it, the side dishes was rice. The side dishes and rice were lined up. It was a perfect lunchbox. And what I thought more than anything, looking at the lunchbox. What do I say? Or rather, it's normal. Normal? Ah, it isn't like it's bad. I mean, it's wonderful, young lady. It's a wonderful young lady. Yeah? However, the lunchbox, what to say, it feels... I mean, it looks like something my mother made. Domestic. It feels so domestic and was good. She blushes. And as soon as I said so, Amane's face turned bright red in an instant. Oh, what's the matter? Nothing in particular! She's always refusing such a feeling. 'Cause she's so dear! She's so dear, mate. Did I say something to make her angry? As expected, was that ordinary? Was that normalness bad? Having said that, now it was very wonderful. It was very wonderful. Such things can't be said. Or, oh, what's the best thing to do? The awkward silence flows again. When I fleetingly tried to steal a glance at Amane's face, she was glazing over and brushed some of the reason while having a red face. Ah, you know, it's a date. After all, it's a date. Like that, it's better to do. Yes, what has she done? What? I saw the word lap. Oh no! What Amane was doing that before was a harmonious seeming couple sleeping with one head on the other side. Oh, Amane! Stop stealing Yui's thunder!
Thunder!
Like that, about to sleep with one head in another's lap. Why? What is it? That isn't liked? Is a thing. Yui. Just all the arguments I can make is Yui. But it doesn't look like a date at all, as it is now. It is so. Yui, I know you're watching this. I'm sorry. What am I fighting for? Although for me, I think it's a sufficient date. Or it's like a different world. Only a show scene. A lunchbox is being opened and eaten. Isn't it the same as Friends? No. Well, when saying... Well... I was just about to make the argument that Rin gets a lot of food fed to him by a lot of people. But then I just remembered. They all have a crush on him. So it isn't really normal Friends. No, well, when saying so, it may be so. However, but if it's said to be a date, it isn't a date. It's so. It's so. Although it was a feeling to do a more special thing. By the way, guys, she has her head on my lap right now. Well, on Shu's lap. Damn! Closest thing Shu's got to having a head. You know. Never mind. Oh, it is so. I'm bad at the sexual jokes. And yet, I have Hooba Dooba as one of my catchphrases. What? That she was silent since a short time ago. It doesn't mean that she was angry in particular. Amane is also tense and does not know how it may be done. Do you have to consider like that in particular? Because that was a sentence. Whether she was impatient in various ways, when I said so, Amane again became bright red. Yui! 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 Ah!
What am I fighting for?
Ah. I hear the voice of Max from a slight distance. There's some music in the background. When it went to a stand, surely it'll return with some food. However, Yui could not separate her eyes from the people in the front of her in a little... Oh my god, she may have a crush on Jew! Oh! Oh! Oh my god, Yui! Oh my god, is this like set up for her trying to ask Shu out? She's just like, I saw what you did with me, and it's just so sweet, I couldn't handle it anymore. And then she's just like, Shu, go out with me. And then it's just like, okay. Ooh, Yui! Look at her face! Look at her face! Hey, Yui, eat this. Look, you don't like much? The expression of a maid, as Yui knows well. But all of that doesn't apply to a maid now. Although it's still only a little that had passed since coming to the school. It's known well whether Amane is the gentle child who sympathizes how much with others. She's always diligent, with utmost effort. Even if acting, she can call the role of a lover and plan it precisely made. She displayed good thinking and skillful handling. But their main chan now is different. Oh god! What's happened? Yui! What's with her face? Although she should be coming under the pretense of lovers, she's not pretending to be. There's a triangle up in here! Oh, my Flyable heart! I can't take it! There was a triangle! That says more of a V! Oh, no! She's not pretending anymore! I think the game just outright confirmed that to me. Yui? And she just looks at Max like, oh yeah, it was nothing. Ah, I'm sorry, thank you. And I thought, it's something strange. Ah. I pressed enter game! Do you have a stomach ache? Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought Max would have figured it out. Of course. Ah, yes, only a little. Therefore, today I'll already return. Understood. You can go back to the dorm. You can go back properly to the dormitory. Yes, it's alright, I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. It's better to have asked me. Well, return quickly. Yes. Oh, you! Oh no! And this is when J5 vs. Flyable Heart gets intense. Oh no! It took 64 episodes, but still. Oh my god. I had a 64 game reference in the episode 64. Banjo-Kazooie, you sneaky bastards. But, oh, Yui! Oh my god. I think I'm ending it off here. Next time on J5 vs. Flyable Heart. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh my god, Yui! Oh, she has a crush on you! I ship it! See you guys in the next episode. Oh god!